That's not very much. So who's Darwill? We'll have some time working things out on the Dragon's Toes, but first we gotta pop into Fort Ferroton, die while grabbing Radigan's Swordfield. We need more strength and dexterity to properly carry this thing. So, slashing up the toes. Darwill is a traitor, according to Blythe.
When in Cetus, do not drink the kombucha. You are incapable of producing the hydraulic effort required to unstick your tongue from the roof of your mouth the following morning.
It could be. You know what? Time for the round table hold, but I actually forgot to grab the Somber Stone 1 and the extra pickle from Limgrave. That's enough of that. It's learning. We make the jump safely before we fight some Mirage, let's hang up to +2. It's a little sharper, so it's a little more fun. Normally we just skip Mirage, take the key and leave, but it's sort of supposed to be pretty good. But it's still hitting really hard, and it's starting to the Academy on the highway, and we don't go. There's the Somber Stone 3 right outside, and we're not rocking any sound.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
What an interesting place. I appreciate you doing this task for me.
You'd think they'd clone something a little less ugly?
But we should have just gone off Volcano Man. Especially because right after we leave, we just go to Volcano Man. Why is the snake lady, but we're nothing but a Thanks for the Lord, I got 400 level, but I don't think we're ready for that. Yeah, no, first we go to the Elden Hero's Grave, but it's more like the Eldenborn Hero's Grave. Normally we're just digging into the grave. First we get down to the then ring around a rosy with 2 pages and throw the fire pillar. We're just overworked. We're like 3 feet tall with a but they have to see goddamn janitor. They don't kill us, they just ignore us on the way to the thing and little bridge onto a ledge that is just while there's a giant chariot trying to run us down.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Someone said run past to the alcove, a little room of less than 10 square feet, and the cemetery is inside. For some reason, finally we get through and fight the blood. So we died, we get to do it again. That's going to give us some great once the decision has been made. Okay, so work for someone they choose, and stay loyal, like a knight or a dog. Good lord! We actually still ain't done in the Eldenborn Hero's Grave. The chariot run that swoops down to the bottom and lets dogfighting. Red Wolf of the Champion versus Blood. We're low on class. 2 left. Now, first hit whips with the second hit. Bait. Charge attack. We got a full finesse out there. It gives us our Bloodhound Knight Flow Spirit Ash and the bits of the Bloodhound Knight Bolt. Where are they from? How did they learn to track? And more importantly, are they literally dogs? They run around on all fours, we can't see their faces, the helmet is pointed, maybe for a nose, maybe not for a nose, maybe it's just their helmet is shaped. What the hell are these things? Whatever. We now have the second member of the dog squad. It's doggy style, so we can both watch it. Hey, where the pause gets this job. They've got the Bloodhound step, which is like a quick step, and they go through the poo-poo water real fast. That's all we're going to use it for. Maybe they're actually good, but they're overstepping on the Bloodhound. Look at this thing opening up the Clean Rot Knight duo. It's a can opener, and these two are some sapphic spam. It's like other spam, but we're celebrating it for you. We do sapphic spam. I hope you're happy. These two are dead, man. At least we get paid more for Spirit Intelligence, but we can only have that on right now since we only have one pocket. Bargain has another pocket, but are we going to do enough to get out the ritual sword boost? Yeah, I think we will. Feel like the Bloodhound Fang. Spin this Bloodhound Fang into your chest, Bargain. Literally 3 hits brings him to half health. He is dead within 30 seconds. This is only +6. We still haven't invested in any of our damage stats. Really good. I think we're ready for the gods to know, but I want to make sure they'll be getting properly paid. Thankfully, no juice is only going to be as this passes. Now we can eat some pickles and get a 56-ish% free boost when they're before the carrot. We know the fight is aggressive. Be aggressive. His damage is bad. We haven't leveled him up yet, but our damage is bad.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Actually, do get in there, though. The damage is fantastic. It takes an extra 10% baiting and break him down. Oh, and wait out the roller. Whenever you're done. Can you be done? Please be done. Okay, we're going to steal one of their techniques and slice them through the column. Collision detective is more like a guide than a hard rule. Wasting some room buying a stone sword piece since there's one on the way to the fog road. Then we can just drop down through the darkness with the dagger helmet, do stuff for the damage, get a road out, and most importantly, it's not just like 7. Might as well be a Somber 7. Because at the Dragon Barrel, there's a Somber 8 and 9 just hanging out in the open. Not a playing in plus 9 to get some real money for all of it. The Putrid Avatar should resist the splash damage, well, actually, it should but it does have to go down. We just treat it like it doesn't. With good lord, this thing looks so fun. If we use the advanced pickle, but of course it's like bloodreign and another. But hey, as long as we don't use the die on the trail, we can put a pickle to good use. Made a whoopsie, that would fall off. So far we have died to nothing but gem. No bosses. Falling down holes and getting spanked in tight corners. Bummer. That means we're gonna have to go pickle hunting, but to catch a pickle, I have to get a pickle by tricking Godstock into opening the gate and murder. Still, the pickles make the hunting a thousand faster, but like, do they? I have to do it. It should be fun if you ever want to come over. It really just does waste our time by flying away. Looking at this now, we wouldn't have been able to pull off that pickle competition. Bunch of rooms, though. Let's go test around God. Hey, look! It's the Bloodhound as we step through the danger path. For some reason, they nerfed the Bloodhound step, though. So first dodge has 16 iframes, which is good. But if you spam it, it goes down to 14, which is only 1 extra frame than normal dodge roll. So yeah, it's fine. We thought it would make it invincible. Counter fight will go better. Just one combo takes off a huge hunk of HP, takes a few more hits, and you're in phase 2. Very funny, though. The backstep from the first finesse hit knocks us back into the fire. We probably could have killed him with charge attacks instead of doing the step. It's still fine, but the boss took more than 30 seconds, which is disgusting. We have to make Godward's Great Rune to get 43 levels. It's pretty strong. Time to bring some Why are Luke Carrigan? After getting grabbed in the Great Rune, chop up. The Red Man fight real well. Early also came our bags and we're already fighting. Those skills. Cycle. Phase 2 starts, she backs out of the combo, so we only get a then we get a full combo before she summons the dog. She's got a Bloodhound Knight, but she just kind of dies too fast. Oh well, the only other Bloodhound Knight in the game and I'm or for these dudes is even more vague than the other stuff in the game. Renala still has a kid alive, so let's go for it. Again, we really didn't need to. Just bait him into the ground. how much he barely got a fit with his health up by the time he jumped right down. Would have been nice for him to leave with the meteors, but they just make it happen. Ronnie Quest is a lot of running around, but I guess we did make it to Oliver, so let's talk about it at least in brief. Carry a man over, and it takes 10 seconds. Talk to Ronnie and the gang. Hey, Ronnie, just wanted to explain I'm the biggest thing. Downward Don's home, and if Tyr cannot do anything, give Ronnie a knife, trade that for a statue to put the stuff out later, pop it. So everything, stay out of family, hold not the balls, and we have enough blood word to level blow up the blood. That's 2 dogs. Let's make it after we kill him, we can let the body go to the palace, then we can keep going down. Another one of those early Eldenborn memes, the dogs will do 11,000. I don't know that they totally patched that out. Ooh. So when we come back to life, I just go on the first drink by Master Fullest to and then the and that's another boss for the town. Finally, we make it to Zari, get a sheet. Skill arena very fast, and I will be able to pull the feet at 1, 2, 3, take it. Hey, Zari, call my victor. Stop, we're in the palace. Something about slow, or rather, something I'll learn while watching the footage back and writing the script. We summon him in the dark cave to protect him from the Sanger Noble, so he just kind of stands there. Most spirit ashes follow. Slow doesn't, which makes up for the scant backstory we have. Instead, he locks onto the nearest enemy and goes nuts. He's not close enough to lock onto an enemy, he just stands there. So, we have to fight the noble by ourselves and by the Brunard. Outside the cave, there is something even better. Ancient somber smithing stone. After we face 100 frogs over the only way we can get thrown out is like...
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Or at least below. Things are looking a little rough. It's just another charged attack, and of course, that's one dead hard. I guess you could kill Rykard before going to the royal capital, but he is way easier after you get a town turn on top of the giant. So let's just go through Eldenborn, and we're here for the gods of shade. Flo comes in, then I got hit, so I class. I got bited by a dog on the way in, so this was totally inevitable. I've gone out like really the damage is we're not actually stuck. We're not out there. Fine, we trade our combos for his combos, and our combos but then it doesn't get to do a lot of these two, 4 Biden lands. It takes 5 minutes to get more god. That's so annoying. No joke. Type it out. To get to the mountaintops of the giant. Time really slow to run, though I guess never do it. I decided to beat down Boreal. This should be a good one. Heroes great. Overall, it's kind of a boring fight. You could go over and have a boring dodge anyway if you're under the head, which is also the best way to win it. Properly, so big brain waves, largely in building up, falling all the tickets. They will drop back. Whatever, we get some charge attacks on the ankle to keep that pressure up for phase 2. By the way, down to phase 2 and break it down to one of the players. He can't tackle it. I don't want to chase down the hands and go to the ground. We don't want to go right to his side. We break it down. I feel like this is going pretty well, but when our force carries it will back up, then it rolls, hitting us, killing the horse, and leaving us not on the ground. I am very scared. But sometimes this is the melee slams. When we're on the ground, the game really is perfectly balanced. Melina can have little arson, has a tree. We're in Karamazula and Boogie Crew, the Godskin duo. They are, so both are weak to slash, and our damage is obviously close. Hit us that something you break the damage before the phase 2, but I actually so how about there is really gets wrapped beginning, it's just so good. For some reason, Alex isn't on Yelm here, but I distinctly remember talking to him about like, whatever. I guess we didn't finish this out. Let's jump into we got pretty good slash resistance, which does make sense. He's a living jar, but it's not a problem. It'll make everything less of a problem when we have it hitting. Already ridiculous. Sorry, let me clarify that a little better. We've got some patty damage, so it doesn't really matter that we have straight, or that he has 35% slash resist. It's just so OP it carries it. Sorry, I just get annoyed with this state. I pass on the control the game. If we actually want your tree to burn down for some reason, we makes you do the backflip. Maybe he backflips the slow with him. I don't really know. I'm not an AI psychic. I can't read them. I can barely read. We whipped twice after the big jump, and he's hanging on with a sliver. Whatever. Just another hit. Erdtree is down. Really can't wait to get in there. It's a bit annoying when I wanted to start with a comment, but this is before I realized Warrior is not too great. But that still farms up Gideon, making him Godfrey next, but that's part 1. Where's the part 3? We get to phase 1.5 pretty fast, and when we go to the scan, though, we're doing enough damage to get us into the next phase, and we should be pretty close there. Bad news, though, stop us from getting in. Big rock. Stop us from breaking it down. Everything is a blood on bang, but we can't do it. Obviously, the new only members is strength can't stop rolling, but I do want to see if we can take the Elden. Godfrey is a pro gamer, stepping on and playing Jet Set Radio Future. As we looking up our fun. I don't know why we should do that. These guys imagine if teleporting with an unreasonable amount of damage was part of our strategy. We finish him off with enough teleports because we have some unreasonable amount of damage.
Wait a minute.
On to the Elden. We don't really need him. Just wait out the rain on the break before the rain would jump back. It doesn't work. The rain just ruins all the pressure we built up, and it's kind of a bummer. Then it goes for melee attacks. Samurai run. We end our charge attacks just in time to avoid getting grabbed, and then some more melee attacks. We stand break it, and it tries to run. It doesn't work. It never not as pathetic as the Regal Cinema Spirit, though. One Valiant gargoyles are might as well body them. What if you slash it? It's not like it can do that much damage. This is serving a broad incantation in the DLC. Can you imagine fire breath? poison would be good. The second one needs to die too, but I don't like learning things. So just dive into another poison cloud and ow. That's fine, we won. Right into the deep root depths, and it's time to see his chance. First chance, that's a one-shot. Rod here, first into the champion, the second one to the line. Wow, we just have to finish up again. Maybe the two, but we don't have it. The other chance. Really just rolling around wherever my nose takes me here. It's not smiling all over the place. I might have a rich ability. So much damage. Wow, it's winter too. Having the Hallekree pieces, I figure y'all kind of know where those are by now and how those work. We just cut out the future avatar fight too, but it takes a minute of real time, so we'll just hit it a bunch. Try to go through the Elden Stars. Probably should have backed off. It's fine. We win and get a big buttload of runes. And a combo physics here we're never going to use. Ordina and the Hallekree are uneventful, but I like to show off the swag jump every time. I think it makes the run less stressful. Those battle mages are no joke at the end of the run and go so much progress. So, learn the swag jump. It's not actually that hard. A horse girl who rides a horse and she moves some lanes. I didn't create the connection. We make more horse girls. I kind of
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Way less magic because we tried to bring flow in and just kind of elbow phase. We also get freezed on by the
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
So it kind of looks like we got one shot here. Technically we didn't. We just got shot and stabbed and hit by a bus at the same time. One of those murder buses, Once more. Oops, we summoned flow into the lightning again. Sorry, buddy. The big new music break. Love that one. Then it's totally paper face. We didn't even deal with Omega Laser. That was killing. So it definitely was the combo. Or we got headshot by an Omega Laser. I was not bad. Just a little more toilet paper fun, and it's finally done. Remember, no job is supposed to paper for sure. Another weirdo remembrance that doesn't seem connected to a bunch of stuff. Bell. From a storytelling standpoint, I'd say we're working for Ronnie and have taken out the Elden Beast. But now we have to take out any other contenders for gods in the lands between. Plus they just act as an Earth god, might try and make a resurgence. Astel might be an avatar of the stars or something. I'm really just stretching here. Damage on the head is massive, and after the finesse breaks him down, we can finish things with a crit. Take that, space bug. That's what you get for being a weird... for being a space bug. Rykard might actually end up eating Ronnie as a devourer of the gods, so we better get him dead. But if we want to kill Rykard, we gotta kill some Godskins. Not the Godskin noble we already killed in Volcano Manor, or the Godskin duo that we killed earlier. No, we need the third Godskin. The Godskin duo. In this Spirit Caller cave. My aim is immaculate against the Apostle. Immaculately terrible. Just gotta do a little bit better about aiming, because when we connect, we're connecting hard. Godskin Noble comes in, one finesse, puts him into phase 2, punish that transition, then another finesse for the win. Now he's a Godskin Swallowing Hawk, which means you heal as combo. It's always my method to deal with Rykard's annoying ass magma. Just gotta combo it up to make the fire not matter. Finesse to hit the head in phase 1 with...
Ordis wonders, why is he here? Ordis supposes everyone has to be somewhere.
Or you just explode all over the place, it hurts, we die. Next time we do it again, but it dies because our strategy works. Rykard, what a fight. After taking Rykard to school, we go to school ourselves at the Carrion Study Hall. But school is hard, and after we graduate with the first mark of death, we need some hugs from Thea. Is that the rigor mortis, or are we just happy to see her? Mortisax is slightly less annoying than Mortisax, honestly just because he has less health and a little less damage. So I can hot swap the talismans because I forgot to left or right now. Oops.
I was wrong about you. Here's what we can do for you.
But this little noodly head is real noodly. Things get hotter once we focus on the toes because he sets us on fire. Jumper to the head, another jumper to the head. Yeah, this kind of sucks. Back to the toes. You know what they say. There's
open house.
Not sure why it has a winged hitbox thing that doesn't damage you or follow up with anything. It's just kind of like solid. I don't know. We win. Oh, one more boss. We just gotta run there through LSL. I tried a new route on the ground floor, and even if the ballistas are easy to bamboozle upstairs, this is so much nicer. Well, I'm gonna take softies. Slow softies that can't catch you. But if they caught you, they've done a vomit poison you out before you die. Melania has single-handedly killed solid runs, so even if things seem good now, that doesn't mean they're gonna necessarily stay that way. Quit out the first time, it's just better to come in on a second run. Slow comes in, the finesse
All
combo
set.
doesn't really work,
Service
but
your
at least we get
weapons,
the first
myself.
I really wish I had some more blue flasks for this though. My plan is to kill Melania before she could kill us with something like the Ducky Dance. We avoid it, kind of. Not really, we just have enough vigor to live through it. Good news for us though, some of Flo's attacks just knock Melania on her ass. She's a lot easier to deal with when she can't move. Free damage from a crit, that's just icing on the cake. Oh, and we can combo that with a charge attack as she stands up to put some pressure on her. 2 charge attacks before she starts phase 2. Yeah, I think she's gonna break down. After we wait for the onion. Okay. Whenever you're ready. Okay, here we go. Finesse attack. Avoid the whirlwind and get a fully charged R2. But she's not broken down. She just sort of gets to reset all that nice pressure with Attack of the Clones, forcing us to run away for a bit. One more finesse will get her to go for the onion again, then we can get in and swing away. Whirlwind slam again, and an uppercut. We can both punish those for the sweet easy win. It was a little bit lucky because we got the easy attacks to avoid, although I don't know, we got duckied and cloned, so it wasn't like it was totally free. Anyway, 6 hours, 15 minutes, all remembrances. We took down 41 bosses and only died 13 times. That means even with all those embarrassing deaths in the hero's grave, this is still the second best run on the channel. Without those, it would probably be Zuko, who used Flame of the Red Mane pre-nerf, by the way. The Bloodhound Fang is dope. It's so good. The damage frankly seems incorrect, and we're 9-ish patches in, they haven't touched it. The only explanation I can think of is that it is a direct reference to the Bloodhound gang, and someone high up at FromSoft is a big fan of the Bad Touch. If you have a different theory, let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate your input. To watch these runs live, follow me on Twitch. We're twitching it up all the time, and maybe not even playing Elden Ring. Hades, maybe some Kingdom Hearts, check it out. Make sure you subscribe here so you don't miss the next video, and join the Patreon if you want to support the channel. It's the best place to do it, and where I get to keep the most of the money.
What is up, everybody? In this video, we're going to be no-hitting Elden Ring as an ancestral follower. This thing hits like... Dude, this thing's hitting harder than the Beast Jaw right now. Axes are so good on her, dude. This build is pretty much perfect for a no-hit run. We have great damage from the axe, excellent poise damage with the hammer, strong debuff with the winged greathorn, and some ranged utility with the bow. This was definitely one of the most satisfying run requests to do because it felt like I had something for all situations, which is of course very important when playing a game like Elden Ring. Here we go. Huge damage, dude. If you like runs such as this one, make sure to subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So basically just the highest strength class is who we should go with, I think. Oh, it needs 14 dex. Well, Samurai it is, I guess. We should start with probably just Rune. We're just gonna do Red Wolf first, man. Why not? So yeah, what I'm gonna do, as soon as I upgrade one weapon, then I will upgrade all of the rest of them, pretty much. So my plan is, so we got the Horn Bow, Great Horn Hammer, and Jawbone Axe, and then we will get the Ancestor, the Winged Great Horn, pretty much as soon as I can, I guess. And I will attempt to use the Ancestral Infant's Head on Millennia. I will attempt it. If we get the opportunity, I will do it. Oh, it even needs 12 int. Damn, that's a little annoying. I wanted to use that bow through Stormveil. Yeah, maybe, you know what, maybe I should have given myself Enchanted Shot, too. The fastest first Olian we've had so far. I'm gonna go Enchanted Shot as well. That's actually a good call. Alright, let's go here.
Let me spin it. How can I?
We will need one of these. For Craigblade. Nice. Alright, we're gonna get the weight tier, and then we need to get Axe Talisman set up, Craigblade, plus 12, and I think that's it. Dude, it's so funny. Every single time I run through here, my cat gets all concerned. Every time. And I've run here quite a bit in the last 2 weeks. We are 6 hours away from being halfway down the stream. 6 hours away. Okay, let's go get the wet blade again as well. I think there are around 20, maybe 22 or something.
I was wrong about you. All right, what can we help you with?
Wait, does this weapon have HP regen on hit? Oh, when defeating an enemy. Interesting. Pretty good. It's not bad. It's a good weapon, dude, this thing. Pretty good. Of course, we upgrade our cheapest option, which is actually the bow, I guess. Okay, so I guess what I'll do, simply do this. That wasn't what I was planning on doing, but I guess that's just how it's worked out. Because, yeah, there's, the dungeon, or the table I have has, like, a no upgrade cost or whatever, or upgrade doesn't need material. I was just gonna do that, but, like, I have an old version, so I think that's a problem. Alright, we now go Craig on both of these. Okay, let's get some more strength, or should I, like, maybe I could get 12 now. Not a big deal. Alright, we should be good to go. Red Wolf with the bow? Yeah, let's use the magic bow on Red Wolf. Perfect. Although, actually, maybe magic's fine, but I'm not doing that. The bow will mostly just be used... Actually, I mean, I can use it here, though. Be able to take out these mages with it. Nice. Save some time. Hey, there's no, like, Ancestor Shield, right? Because I kind of need to go get Val the Indomitable and put it on something, but I don't think there's an Ancestor Shield. Once we get this run, like, I don't think there are that many more than any % requests left. There are not too many more. Yeah, the Spiral Horn, but that's... Is that a smithing stone, like, can you change the Ash 4 on that thing? I think so, right? I was watching that Scholar trailer again, and I really don't know how much I'm gonna play the DLC, dude. I'm not sure if it's doing it for me. Oh, I didn't get Golden Bow yet. Oops. The physic in at least, hopefully. Oh, I didn't use Craigblade? What? It's RNG. Beautiful. I think Red Wolf is a very underrated fight. It's unfortunate that he's got that frame trap combo and kind of a garbage arena. Like, what is he doing in there? You know? Why is he in there? Kind of weird. You'd think he'd be out in the open somewhere, but nope. Yeah, he's debating. Yeah. How, like, he can't fit through the door, man. Probably. It's too big. They just drop them in from above. I'm kind of wondering if I can just take off the knight with the bow here. A real follower would never hurt the horse, clearly. Okay, there's Golden Vow. I think we're good to go. Kill wolves, but not horses? When did I kill a wolf on this? I haven't killed any wolves. Oh, Red Wolf. Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, he attacked me first, to be fair. To be fair, this would happen. We probably want to go axe here, realistically. I really love this winged crystal tier, dude. Might be my favorite, like, it might be one of my favorite tiers to use. Max, thanks so much for the Brain and Prime sub, dude. It's done, I think. Oh, goodbye, my friend. It almost like this weapon's kind of insane. It's one of the highest damage axes. And the axes are already very good. I can't think of really many bad axes in the game, and then this is just one of the best ones. I'm just gonna get the 10 Faith now, just to make sure that I'm gonna have the stats. Well, I've had issues with axes here before, so I'm gonna go with this one. Nice overhead swings, and yes, the yeah, Godstock counters the axe build. This is actually a very satisfying run. I like this loadout pretty good. Surely the moose will be fine. We're hunting moose tonight, even though we're supposed to be protecting them. Maybe he'll just give me the winged great horn. Enchanted Shot is also very satisfying to use. It's more satisfying than... Actually, Trina arrows are perfectly lore-friendly to this build, right? But yeah, Enchanted Shot's very satisfying. More satisfying than Mighty Shot. I like Mighty Shot too, but... But Enchanted Shot has the noise, and it's blue. I don't think this helmet does anything. Yeah, this run should be quite easy to get, especially, you know, fighting Millennia with an axe is pretty much my most used weapon against her. And both of these are pretty much top tier weapons, so... Oh, the helmet buffs the infant's head. Is that really true? I've never heard of that, but also never really used this thing, so... I mean, this thing is pretty much useless, I think. Although if you were to do a consumable-only run, and you ran out of stuff, then maybe you could use that. Oh, did it say that, really? Oh, I didn't even see that. Surely I used the infant head on Godric here. I'm guessing I probably want to go with the axe on Godric, but range is also good. I like how my horns and my arrows are lit up. huge damage, dude. But speaking of huge damage, this weapon is hitting like a truck right about now. But look at the axe. Like, the axe's AR is really not much less than this great hammer. Alright, good stuff. So yeah, we're gonna do Redan, and then I'm gonna go straight underground. We're gonna go take out the Ancestor. I'm planning on... I kind of want to try the Winged Greathorn on DTS. I think that's fine to use. Will he aggro if I do the debuff to him? Does head even do 10... No, I think you can make the head do quite a bit more damage. But, like, I remember seeing Josh do a run with it a while ago. And it didn't... I mean, it's not trash. Well, no, it is trash, but it's not unusable. You know, if you have a build specifically for it, tons of intelligence, magic, damage, and stuff, it is... You can use it. That's Rana Perfume thing. I have no idea. I mean, when she uses it against you, it does a shit ton of damage, but the classic Souls thing... It's follower cosplay. It's exactly what we're doing. The Ancestral Followers. We got Godric's Rune. Honestly, not a slow setup for this run, considering what? I guess we didn't really do anything crazy on this. Well, we killed Red Wolf early, I guess. But yeah, because we're starting with the weapons, it's actually not really that big of a deal. I really need to use this winged tier more, man. It's so damn good. Especially for these runs, because then I can just wear whatever and then just pop it in, and it's like, oh, we're fast rolling now. It's just by Millennial, we will want to have enough endurance that my tier won't run out mid-fight, because mid-rolling Millennia is very bad news. But other than that, I mean, even with a Jawbone Axe on Millennia, very unlikely that fight I'm gonna go with the axe here. I think the axe should be better DPS, but lower poise damage. But in this case, we don't really need poise damage, so. How long lasts we're on the ground? Oh, not that long. Hey, buddy. Wow, what a whiff that was right there. I feel like you should voice break any second turn. Never mind. Can't voice break during that anyways. I don't think. Yeah, that wasn't... I mean, that was actually not that great of a kill for this weapon. Yeah, the hyper arm rate the stagger. I mean, it probably did. Because I'm pretty sure he can't stun during that. When he's summoning the meteorites. Could be wrong, though. Alright, this is probably where we go get... Oh yeah, I've been using a weird talisman setup. Normally I go get Ritual Sword way before this. I believe that is reasonable. Well, yeah, we'll use the Lightning Pot strat on the Mimic, I think, too, but I wonder if the bow... Is there any chance the bow one-shots the Mimic with Enchanted Shot? I doubt it, right? Yeah, that's why the damage was lower than I'm kind of used to, because I simply didn't go get the Ritual Sword, which I normally use for that. this thing hits like, dude, this thing's hitting harder than the Beast Jaw right now. The Beast Jaw was +6 by this point. This thing hits like a cannon, dude. I don't know, what do we think? I'll probably just lightning pot strat. I'll just lightning pot. I don't think enchant shot's gonna be enough damage. Oh, good night. But maybe I can try it. I don't know. I guess I'll try the bow, but I don't think it'll be enough. It's gotta do, what, 400 something damage? I don't think so, dude. But I guess worst case, I try it and I just memory brace out. I do normally use stealth for this part, though. Which I suppose I can go get set up. Yeah, we definitely will. Yeah, we need stealth for this part. Well, we don't technically need it, but I should. The first All Remembrances run I didn't use any stealth for that, so all this is possible without it, but I should. Okay, we get that. No, I didn't do an Elon build. I mean, I've done a Mood Veil run, I guess, but yeah, I could do an Elon build no hit run at some point. I guess. I think it'd be funny though to do the Elon build on the same patch that he played the game on when Moonveil was doing 50 poise damage per Unsheath R2 or whatever, Transient Moonlight R2. That would be a funny one, dude. Because imagine the bosses being decimated by that. 50 poise damage. That's a 3-hit poise break on Elden Beast. With something as fast as Unsheath. So yeah, that was the best weapon in the game at one point, pretty much. I think it would be so weird to go back to an older patch of the game. Because they really have changed so much. They changed so much stuff in this game. I'm gonna try the bow. You know what? I've got Flame Army Strength, Golden Vow. It might be enough. Yeah, it'd be quite weird going back. I don't think in any other Souls game they've changed, this much stuff. And not to mention Elden Stars used to work completely different. Well, maybe not completely different, but they've changed how it worked. No torrents in the fight anymore. So let's see if I can do this. Yeah, not enough. Unfortunate. Maybe with like Warrior Jar plus a bit more stats could have been enough, but actually wait, now I've got to do this strat. Gonna have played there right for a while. I will, like, I kind of have to wear I want to wear the assassin coat at some point on this run, dude. At least running through some of Hallowed Tree, I should probably wear it. Although maybe I don't need it. Okay, surely I blend in with their followers here. Yeah, I wish that was a thing in these games more often. I mean, it's really only in Demon Souls that has something like that, right? You wear the official official set. I wonder why they didn't do covenants in this game. Oh wait, what covenant in DS3? Got baited a few years ago by a clip showing Landale Knights not aggroing if you wear the set. You know what, dude? We can really just cheese this guy as well using the bow. I'm gonna try it. I may as well at least just try the cheese. Hey, where's my physic? Oh, I guess I didn't rest. I'm gonna try it. Because last time I tried it, I miserably failed. The main reason it didn't work is because I don't know exactly where to stand. So surely it doesn't have to be nighttime. Okay, so right here, start going in. I think it's like somewhere around here. It's gonna take forever. They'll probably headshot him, I guess. Well, so much for the moose fight on this run. Which I like tested the bunny hop and stuff. I forgot we'd be using a bow. So I can do this cheese for him. Yeah, disable AI hockey. Yeah. I did wonder why this works, like why this happens, but I think I accidentally found it by... Oh no, I was doing all bosses, and then I hit him with Blight of Mikola. Like I was sneaking up, trying to get close enough
An
to
unexpected color combination, operator. My sensors are bleeding. Pleased.
Alright, there we go. Winged Great Horn. Do any more decks for it? Nah, we're good. Beautiful. Alright, we have secured the kill. I don't know, did the ancestors hunt animals? Probably not, but probably just more strength. And yeah, I want to debuff the DTS as well here. Yeah, they do worship that thing, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty uncharacteristic cosplay kill. Should have gone to worship him. Worship him, and then you get the horn from that. Okay, this kill should be... I'm expecting this kill to be excellent. Assuming he doesn't aggro when I'm using the Winged Great Horn. But I'm not sure if he does. I feel like it probably does make noise, but... Like I said, I just have no idea. Okay, so let's go with this one. Game is somehow both well-coded and terribly coded. Do you have any examples of well-coded? Because I don't believe that's true. Oh shit, that didn't work. Should stun him here though. Bonk. Do you have any examples? I could have gone for another one there, probably. Go for one here. Stun. Smoke them. The follower is cooking right now, dude. Definitely go axe on the next boss, I think. One thing I've actually never noticed is that just whenever you have a bow equipped, the arrows are in the, like, quiver, I guess, or whatever it's called. Even if the bow's not out. You know what's some good coding in this game is the poise refill when a boss goes negative poise. That's a good one. Causes no problems at all. I guess so I will go pick up the Somber 6 over here. Make dex small weapons great again. Remove stance damage, problem solved. Nah, dude, I think they already balanced the game in a way that makes so many different builds already good. Small weapons are still very good in this game. I mean, you have 3 multi-hit, you can stack 3 multi-hit effects at the same time in this game. So, small weapons are perfectly fine. You know it's well-coded when they make patches and literally add glitches to the game. That's how you know it's well-coded. When they change something, and then something that's completely unrelated also gets totally broken. That's how you know it's good, dude. But no, I mean, a game having a bunch of bugs, I personally think it makes it more fun. As long as it's, you know, it depends what type of bug it is, right? If it's things that constantly get in the way of the game, that's super annoying. But if it's just like a bunch of random stuff and some random cheeses or whatever, man, there's damage. Smoke them. Yeah, smoke them like a true Skyrime man. Yeah, that's yeah, that's true. That is certainly true. I mean, Werewolf's Beat kind of has stuff like that too. I think like so janky that's actually funny. In the case with these games, most of the time it's just random glitches and stuff that you can do, or cheeses, whatever, until it ruins a boss design like Millennia, I guess. But all right, let's go get 3 turtle talisman. Turtle talisman is good. I don't really often use it on runs, but this is one of the few runs that I don't have the use for Blue Dancer Charm. Like, very few useful talismans on this run, actually. I mean, certainly Axe Talisman and Ritual Sword, but aside from that, you know, Radagons is one that I don't often go with. I'm sure multi-hit wouldn't be terrible. Multi-hit would not be terrible, but we're going with mostly an R2 build, so there's pretty much just not a lot that we can go with. Surely, if you have eyes to look at chat, you have eyes to look at the screen. Unless maybe, I don't know, maybe you're visually impaired. You use like a text-to-speech for the chat or something. Simply zoom in. Yeah, can you imagine
Eliminate all corpus threats.
where just like every single chat that's read out
We'll
to you
put an
as
end
it
to
comes?
this corpus greed.
Void Fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? You're near a fissure. Use that reactant to open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Come on!
You have collected enough reactant to open your relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
maybe soon. Maybe now. Just a little bit. Yeah, then you can go for the follower upload. It includes, the followers are the enemies that are worshiping like the ancestor spirit. They use Java the Great One and the Horror Bow. So that's all the stuff we're using.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Corpus walkers are heading to your location. You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
What was I doing? I guess let's go get the 8 back here and the 25. I mean, for example, I did a coded sword run recently that pretty much required very good RNG, or decent RNG to be able to pull up the 4D hill. On the actual run where I succeeded, I managed to do it, but that's one of those runs. It doesn't really make the run any less valid to get hit by the I would say, probably. It doesn't really change the run all that much. But yeah, things get tedious though. It's like you have to avoid it on every single run. I mean, certain runs just wouldn't be possible. I do think it makes sense though if a run has people especially with a good build, or something that's reasonable.
Another job well executed.
I'm already here, may as well get both. We also need sleep. Yeah, I guess that's one benefit to there's one benefit to the somber weapon for Godskin too. It's plus 9 is pretty much the obvious upgrade level for Godskin, but plus 19 with Smithing Stone is pretty much the normal. It is another thing. As long as it's been since I joined the Serpent family. Literally a run yesterday we killed Rykard. It was the true level 1 all remembrances run. And the reason I fought him is because on that one is because there wasn't actually a weapon restriction, so I could just go and use Serpent Hunter no problem. Yeah, aside from that run, that's the only time I've killed him during this whole marathon.
Otis finds it odd that humans only get a few years to live, yet spend most of that time
doing everything wrong,
learning how to live.
I should have done 2 R1s there. Well. I mean, is this a 1 cycle? I don't know. It certainly looks like it could be, but I'm gonna just hold off, I guess. Definitely looks like that could be a 1 cycle. Debuff him again. That's too much damage, I think. Yeah, I would have had to get a stun or post on it for 1 cycle. Smoked him, dude. Decimated. I probably, if done correctly, that probably would be a 1 cycle. And that's part of the reason why certain routes used to get the winged Greathorn. Because imagine that, but instead of whatever the number is now, it's actually 30%. I think it's 15%. That's what someone said earlier. 15% defense down. But it would actually be 30.
what I have learned from the skirmish.
data conduit. Proceed immediately.
attack us, we will counter. My warframe is strong.
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone.
And his points shortly just reset as well.
Hurry, Hunter! The conduit is closing fast. Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
Just not to.
Operator, I run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
I thought I was too early on that for sure. Actual insane Elden Beast. Right there. I'm like I feel like I easily could have scripted him with what we had, and then it turned into an insanely sketchy fight. Oh, because I mistimed that R2. I thought the follow-up would either hit in time or at least, I don't know. It was at the perfectly wrong time, basically. If I'd done it any later, it would have hit. If it was any earlier, it also would have hit, but... Yeah, kind of cool to kill him with the bow, I guess, though. At least we're getting some use out of it. I have no idea why people hate Elden Beast, especially after adding Torrent. Probably hate him because he's not a very good boss. I don't think, like, he's not trash, but he's definitely not great. I do think the boss is better with Torrent, though, for sure.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
good value to bow on this run, man. What is this guy doing? Really? Oh, I wanted a crack blade there, but I guess not.
Flash and bite. That's all from me. Nora's got the goods for one.
Not gonna do it.